Good evening, everyone. My name is Jasmine Krokowski, and with me is Laura Mullen and Shannon Jones. We are so excited to be a part of the Creative Expressions for the second year in a row, and events like these hit a special place in our hearts. I myself was sex trafficked at 17 years old, and I'm very grateful to be healthy and well. Being survivors of human trafficking often brings up many emotions for us, but today we gather to raise awareness on a dark, often disguised, and global problem. Human trafficking is an epidemic, and cases are rising every day. So many girls and boys of all ages are being forced into this dark life. As a community, it's crucial that we prioritize prevention. Traffickers prey on vulnerable and exploit them for profit. And in order to combat human trafficking, we must educate ourselves and our loved ones about the signs of exploitation and what we can do to help prevent it. To protect those who need our help most and to be their voice. We are so grateful for the Survivor Advisory Board because we get to be a part of events like tonight and take our personal stories and bring awareness into our communities. We love to use the symbol of the faces of the butterfly to represent our stages of healing and growth ourselves, and thank you to Cycling for Change for all that they do and having us here once again another year. We are now going to share about how the faces of the butterflies relate to us, and thank you for your time. The soul becomes numb, the pain is unending, tears no longer fall, but the mind keeps bending. A heart once warm is now stone cold. Eyes that gleamed now dull and alone, being so small and waiting to finally stand so we can spread their wings. Trauma's grip can be so strong, addiction seems to last so long. Day in and day out, they suffered in silence until one day hope came and lifted the violence. But like the butterfly in a cocoon, you too can break free and be in bloom. Transformation takes time and struggles may be your climb, but know that hope can take flight and guide you out of the night. No more hurt, pain, and suffering. Like the butterfly's wings so bright, you too can soar to new heights. Their courage to speak, to rise, and to fight inspire us all to open our eyes, to see the silence of those who are unseen, to fight for their freedom and justice is their dream. Trauma and addiction may have been your past, but with strength your future can long last. So let's stand with them for their journeys long, but together we can help them carry on. With hope and love, they'll find a new day, and spreading their wings will light the way.
A butterfly. So beautiful in nature. When you see one, you always look. But what about the caterpillar, a bug most overlooked? It's the transformation that's beautiful, no matter what it took, and everyone has a story. So here's mine. As a survivor of human trafficking, sharing my experiences can be a powerful way to raise awareness and advocate for change. My journey through human trafficking began at a young age when I was sexually molested between the ages of 5 and 9 years old. It was the start of being a mark for any predator that can sense it. Sadly, this experience was only a prelude to the years of violence, rape, and other criminal activities that ultimately led me to my involvement in the justice system. At the age of 16, I met my trafficker while homeless at Penn Station. This encounter led to my entrapment in a life of sex work with no means of escape. My trafficker subjected me to unspeakable atrocities that left me feeling powerless and trapped. The years of abuse and criminal activities ultimately caught up with me, leading to my involvement with the justice system. Fortunately, I was able to find a resource that helped me transition out of a life of sex work. ECLI Vibes, which stands for Empowerment Collaborative of Long Island, Victims Information Bureau of Suffolk. They provided me with the support and resources I need to get my life back on track. With their help, I was able to leave the life of sex work behind me and transition back into society without having to return to the life that once entrapped me. Sharing my story can help others who may be going through similar experiences or even educate others who may not understand the realities of human trafficking. More importantly, it can pave the way towards advocating for change, such as better protection for survivors of human trafficking, increased resources for those trying to escape, and more comprehensive education on the issue of human trafficking. My journey is a testament to my resilience and strength, and my story has the potential to inspire and impact many, which is why I share it so publicly in the hopes to create change. And I have a little poem too. All right. Love is abuse, and I will never again believe that I am valuable and worthy of love. I know that nobody will ever feel the pain I feel. Even when it seems like everything is going to be okay, I constantly remind myself that somehow I deserve everything that's happening to me, and this is all my fault. When I find myself thinking that I'm strong and beautiful, I know that that couldn't be further from the truth, because I am worthless. I refuse to believe that love is respect, and people do love and care about me. The world has shown me that nobody knows me better than me. Even though I am misunderstood, alone, and forgotten, I do not believe that I am a survivor. Now I'm going to read that backwards for a different perspective. I am a survivor. I do not believe that I am misunderstood, alone, and forgotten. Even though nobody knows me better than me, the world has shown me that people really do love and care about me. And love is respect. I refuse to believe that I am worthless, because this couldn't be farther from the truth. I know that I am strong and beautiful. And when I find myself thinking that this happening to me is all my fault, I somehow deserve everything that's happened, I constantly remind myself that everything is going to be okay. Even when it seems like nobody will ever feel the pain that I feel, I know that I'm valuable and worthy of love, and I will never ever believe again that love is abuse.
A broken girl with shattered wings, drowning in despair and lost in things. Her heart was heavy, her soul was weak. With every step, a silent scream that she'd keep. Her eyes, once bold and bright, were now cast down in constant fright. Her voice, once loud and clear, echoed a whisper filled with fear. But within this pain and bitter strife, a seed of hope begins to thrive. It starts to grow and spread its light and gives this girl the strength to fight. From the chrysalis of her own pain, a butterfly emerges once again. She spreads her wings and takes the flight, a symbol of grace, beauty, and might. For she's transformed now in every way, from a broken girl to a brand new day. With every beat of her wings so strong, she sings the melody of her hard-fought song. So when darkness falls and you're feeling weak, remember the butterfly that learned to speak. Her story of hope, of grace, love, and peace, a reminder that you too can all rise. Thank you, everybody. Why I am up here, Dr. P had asked me last year or so, we had received a grant also from Cycling for Change. I say Dr. P because I will never get his names right. So I just void those out now, I'm sorry. But yes, I mean, this guy. All right. Oh, it's in the group chat? Okay, what is it? All right. The use of the grant funds for C4C helped us help our survivors of human trafficking and providing a pathway towards recovery and healing. The funds are utilized to address the basic needs of our survivors, including toiletries, furniture, clothing, transportation, and other support needed for their transition. Toiletries are essential items for survivors of trafficking, especially those who may have been deprived of basic necessities for a long time. They help with basic hygiene needs and can provide a sense of dignity and self-care to survivors. Furniture can also be essential to help survivors rebuild their lives and start new. A comfortable place to sleep, chairs, tables, and other furniture can be used to create an environment in which survivors can feel safe and secure. We were able to do just that for a mother to be reunited with her children. Similarly, clothing is also an essential need for survivors of human trafficking. The trafficker often controls everything they wear, and providing them with clothing they can choose for themselves can help them regain their sense of agency and self-determination. Transportation is also crucial in supporting survivors of human trafficking. It provides them with the necessary means to attend therapy sessions, visit family and friends, and take part in social activities, which are all critical in helping them regain a sense of normalcy in their lives. One of our survivors that aged out of a group home and was moving to her own place, going to school and working, we were able to help provide funds for her to get a car. Alani is now thriving. Overall, the C4C funds played a crucial role in providing the necessary support that survivors of human trafficking need. Addressing their basic needs can help create the foundation they need to rebuild their lives and move towards a better future. And from all of us at ECLI Vibes and SAB, we thank C4C.
Yes, thank you.
Great.